The one word that causes more chaos to occur in the life of the typical small business owner is yes. In this video, I'm going to help you identify 4 things you're probably saying yes to and probably shouldn't. I'm Dave Crenshaw, and this is Chaos versus Entrepreneur. Number 1, the thing that you should probably say no to are the wrong customers. I call these customers siphons. They're people who appear to be good customers, but really what they do is they bleed your business dry. They take far more out of the business than they're putting in. One of the red flags that you're working with a wrong customer is someone who asks, "Can't you make an exception?" Come on, can't you make an exception? That means they want you to fundamentally alter the way that you do business, the way that you do business with good, consistent, paying customers to satisfy their unique, specific needs. They probably should be referred somewhere else. Number 2, the thing that you should probably say no to are additional charities. Now note the word additional. I believe that businesses should have a cause, something they believe in and support greater than just making money. But when you heap lots of these causes and lots of these charities on top of each other, what happens is you're actually saying no to all those wonderful people and causes that you said yes to previously. Whenever you say yes to one thing, you're saying no to something else. And that leads to number 3, saying no to social networks. Now in this, I'm including both online networks and offline, face-to-face networks. It's really easy as a small business owner to want to get as much exposure as possible for your business. And so you get involved in this association and that association. You breed them like rabbits. And you get involved in more and more and more and more. And then you get involved in Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn, and it just goes on and on. Instead, it's much better to focus all your attention, narrow that down, and pick 1, maybe 2 social face-to-face networks and really get to know people there and get involved with it. And pick 1, maybe 2 social media networks, the ones that your customers are most likely to use. That's very important. And get deep in your knowledge of those. Learn how to maximize the value of your time and perhaps money invested in these networks. And that leads finally to step number 4, saying no to premature expansion. Premature expansion is probably one of the most consistent causes of heartbreak and chaos that I see in business owners that I've coached. They believe that for some reason they should open up another location or expand to new markets, and so they do it, and then they feel like they've made a mistake. It was too early, and their other businesses weren't aligned, they weren't set up, they didn't have systems in place, and it creates tons and tons of chaos. So before you expand into other markets, put more effort and more energy into building the business that you already have right in front of you. Get it to a point of mastery. I'd love to hear what suggestions you have. What things should entrepreneurs probably be saying no to, or what things have you been saying yes to and you realize you shouldn't? Please share that here. Also, if you have other questions that you'd like me to answer on a future edition of Chaos versus Entrepreneur, please ask that below. Thanks for watching. Now, you probably should get back to work.